last-minute appeal from a Harvard father and son to avoid extradition to Japan has been denied by a judge.
The former Green Beret and his son are accused of smuggling an auto exec out of Japan. They argue if they're sent back, they face possible torture. So now they're begging our government to step in.
I've sent messages, I've sent emails.
The family of Michael and Peter Taylor are almost out of time and losing hope.
This is killing me. You have no... Having your husband is one thing, but having your son is another thing.
Lamia Taylor's husband and son are sitting in a jail in Dedham, waiting to see if they will be extradited to Japan to face charges, pulling off an elaborate escape. They're accused of smuggling former Nissan executive Carlos Ghosn out of the country in 2019, hidden in a speaker case to avoid money laundering charges. The father and son were arrested during a raid at their Harvard home in May. Their legal team has been filing a flurry of motions for months, trying to fight the extradition, arguing what they are accused of doing is not illegal in that country and they should not be handed over because the Japanese judicial system is both unfair and ruthless. So far, all have been denied, and the latest ruling on Thursday means they are now out of court options.
It's our, suspicion that we'll probably be shipped over there in a matter of days. There's no surprise here what's going to happen. They're clearly going to torture us.
From inside the Norfolk County Correctional Facility where the two have spent the last 9 months waiting, Michael spoke to WBZ by phone. His first question, why would the U.S. even let this happen?
You're sending Americans, especially during a worldwide pandemic, over to Japan, where it's known they torture people. Let all the American people know about that. That's what every American should know. That's what your government does to protect you, which is nothing.
Under the treaty with Japan, the U.S. State Department could stop the extradition, but the family says they can't get their attention.
All we want is for someone to reach the State Department and put a halt on this, because to give our lawyers a chance to present it, because the former State Department wouldn't even meet with our lawyers.
They have even appealed to Massachusetts Senators Elizabeth Warren, Ed Markey, and Congresswoman Lori Trahan for help reaching the State Department. So far, no one is listening, and the family wants to know why.
Why aren't you helping constituents? Why aren't you helping American citizens from being, extradited for something like this?
These are U.S. citizens. We're in the middle of a global pandemic. What's the rush to send them for something like that?
Now, we reached out to Senators Markey and Warren and Congresswoman Trahan. None of them have responded to us at this point. I did speak with the State Department, and they tell me it's a legal issue for the courts, but the State Department can actually make a decision on this separate from the courts and decide that it's not safe to send them back. The Taylors, by the way, could be put on a plane at any time now.